In this video, I want to talk about the NFL. It was my first year actually watching the NFL like that. I'm a soccer fan. I'm a soccer guy. Watch favorite teams Real Madrid. I watch La Liga, watch Champions League, Prem, everything, right? But this was my first year actually watching the NFL. And not just watching a game or two, I got heavily into it. I used to watch. I'm from Houston, so I guess you could call me a Texans fan. I used to watch just the Super Bowl every year, at least. I've watched every single Super Bowl since probably 2013. And I used to like watching the Super Bowl, pick a random team, support that team, want them to win. But this was the first year where I actually watched the entirety of the NFL. And I can tell you, I fucking love it. I love it. I really, really love it. I got so deep into it that now you catch me watching YouTube videos about fucking football, about NFL, like some NFL YouTubers, the playoff predictions, fucking tier lists. I'm watching everything, man, and I love it. I really, really love it. I used to be one of those people that I used to ask myself, man, how do people watch this every fucking weekend? Like, there's way too many ads. There's also way too many games. Like, what do you have, 16 games a weekend, I think? And then including the games on Monday and Thursday. But man, dude, I genuinely looked forward to the weekend to watch the games. And I'm not telling you I watched one or two games. I even downloaded the fucking NFL app. I purchased the NFL pass. I watched as much games as I could, literally from start to finish. And man, I'm super invested in the NFL now. I'm actually an NFL fan. I bought a Texans jersey, JJ Watt, of course. I went to my first NFL game this year. It was the Texans versus the Cardinals. We won that game. And I'm a big Texans fan, man. I can tell you that I love the NFL now. I genuinely fell in love with this game. And I'm going to be watching it every single year now. I'm obsessed with it. And I understand why people love it so much. I also dibbled and dabbled a little bit here and there with some bets. I won a couple of bets. Of course, lost a couple of bets as well. But just watching the games, the hype you get, especially in the last couple minutes when it's super tight, man, it's crazy. That fucking, what was it, the Steelers and the Ravens game recently where the Ravens kicker missed that field goal? That was crazy, dude. You don't see those type of things happen in soccer. I mean, it's just soccer's such a fast-paced sport. It has no pauses. You can't catch your breath and look forward to anything else because it's so fast. And here's you get so much time to think about everything that happens. You get replays after every play. They stop. You get timeouts. Especially something I love about football, man, is the timeouts. The timeouts are so important. They're legitimately gold. You only get 3 every half, I think. You get 3 the first half and 3 the second half. And they're so important. They're so crucial to this game. There's a whole strategy around saving your fucking timeouts. Legitimately, because they're so important. And that's something I learned this season that I didn't know about that. How important they actually are. And how much can be done in so little. When I just started watching the NFL, week 1 or week 2, and I used to see the commentators or something talking about, man, there's a lot of time left. And I looked at the fucking clock and it was a minute and 20 seconds or 45 seconds. I was like, what are you talking about, a lot of time? There's literally no time left. But with that, you getting out of bounds stops the clock, or your timeout stops the clock, and it honestly extends the game so much. And it's true, man. Now, when a team is winning by one score and the other team gets the ball back with let's say 50 seconds left, that's more than enough time to do something. 50 seconds left with 2 timeouts. There's no way they don't at least score a field goal. And it's crazy how how strategic this game is compared to soccer. You have all your plays. I mean, all the playbook and all that stuff, I still don't know. All the plays, I don't know any of that, but it's super exciting, and it's super crazy to see how strategic this game is. Like how much you need to know about plays and about teamwork and about what they're gonna do, what the other team's gonna do, what your team's gonna do. Like you need to hit the books heavy. And soccer, I get it's you still need to know something like strategically based, but other than that, it's not as hard as fucking football, man. This thing is fucking real. Something I was also amazed by is how important your quarterbacks are. Like how important the draft is, how important having an actual franchise quarterback is to the team. Like you see your teams like what, like the Buffalo Bills with Josh Allen, the Chargers with Herbert, the fucking Patrick Mahomes, Drake May nowadays, Bo Nix, CJ Stroud. Your teams that how important an actual quarterback is, so you can build your whole entire team around them. And it's really important you get that right. And I mean, to be honest, the only way you could do that is in the draft. Like picking players in the draft, and also the draft, man. The draft is so insane that I wish there was something close to an NFL draft in soccer. Like that would be so fucking hype. That would be so hype. I also never knew about the AFC and the NFC. I mean, I've seen them, I've heard people talk about them, but I honestly had no idea what they were. I didn't know you had confederations. I didn't know you had divisions and how they all worked. But now that I got into it, man, it's crazy. And seeing each team's schedule and seeing how important winning your division games are. I mean, perfect example is what the Panthers and the Falcons getting knocked out. The Falcons getting knocked out even though they had the same record, but they lost more divisional games. And the Bucks as well. How important those type of games are, because you're playing against your division rivals. And you have to win those games. But yeah, man, I can confidently tell you that I watched at least I watched for sure every Monday night football game, every Thursday night football game, and at least 3 football games on Sunday. Because I would watch maybe twice, maybe 2 of them if they were really good games, and I would always watch the Texans game. But at what they play, well, at least here in Houston, they play at 12, they play at 3, I think 3:30, and around 7. So 3, and I know you have multiple games going on at the same time, but those are the 3 that I watch them every single Sunday. To the point where my girlfriend would get tired of me watching the fucking game to tell me to get off the game. But it's so entertaining, man, and trying to just speak to somebody that knows about football, that now that I'm into it, it's honestly, I can see why people do it, and I fell in love with it, and I can't wait for the playoffs. And I'm for sure gonna come back next year, and I'm gonna be interested in the offseason, see what teams do, see what the Texans do. But man, it opened my mind just seeing it, and I don't even know why I got into it. I think it was just because the Texans are kind of doing good this season. I wanted to see what CJ Stroud was about, and this fucking Texas defense is insane, by the way. But I wanted to get a little bit more into it and see what it was all about. And I watched my first Texans game, and I really, really enjoyed it. And then I started watching other teams play, and I really, really enjoyed it. And I fell in love with the game, man. The NFL has a new fan in me, for sure. 'Cause I'm coming back next year.